Welcome to 2025! Oh my god, I just realized this is the first time I'm vlogging. I kind of thought it would be a bit more of a chatting to the camera situation, but I'm setting up my light for filming a chatting to the camera sequence, so yeah. I might just turn this one on so you can see me a little bit better, because that might look awful for you, but at least it's adding a little bit more light to the shot, I guess. I don't think with lights staying here. I'm actually going to set up my big light, but just so you can see what I'm doing. While I set up my big light, this mic's going to be an issue here. Alright, it's going to chill there. Let's actually do the thing. So I thought while I'm setting up for the next video to go on my channel, well, for me, not for you, it'll probably be up by the time this is up, but this is the start of weekly vlogs. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for a new year. I'm excited for the fresh kind of start that a new year brings. And yeah, this is exciting. Today is the 2nd of January. It is 22:32, so it's 10:30 that I'm setting up to film, but I like to film at nighttime. It's quieter, it's dark, so I can set up my lights how I like to. It's all good. Plus I am just a bit of a night owl, and my routine has been so fucking bad as of late. Like I said, it's the 2nd of January, so obviously yesterday was New Year's Day, so the night before was New Year's Eve. We just had a really chill one. Genuinely, we just played games, watched movies, had a few drinks. It was a grand old time. Nothing extreme. No hangover. It was beautiful. Yeah, I was quite happy about how I spent New Year this year. And yesterday, I was still at my boyfriend's house, so I did a bit of editing. Still need to finish off those photos. Lightroom just kind of gave up on me. So that is tomorrow morning's task. It was meant to be today's, but man, it takes me a minute to get back into work mode when I get back to mine after a few days away. So yeah, main objective of today and tomorrow is to get some videos filmed, but also some edits that need to be done. I feel like I don't set this light up often enough. Like, I don't really use it for personal use. I use it for shoots, obviously, but I feel like I should be using it all the time now just to get used to using it. It is mad that I own this light. For any of you who doesn't know the story of how I progressed as a videographer, I was a student at Grey School of Art as part of RGU in Aberdeen, Robert Gordon University, and there was this company that were tasked with producing a film, a little short film about Grey School of Art. And I got interviewed for that film. And from that interview, the guys were like, you're pretty good at chatting to the camera. And I was like, yeah, I vlog. Like, I love filmmaking and doing all that fun stuff. But I'm studying design. And they were like, oh, well, if you ever want to like jump on a shoot with us to get some experience, then absolutely. So I ended up assisting on my first ever shoot with them, and before that shoot they like invited me around to their studio to like show me how to set up a C-stand, show me how to build like these things, what do you call them, light modifier things. And like I think it was this light or it was the 120D that was like the first light I ever set up. And then years later, I ended up working at a different company, and that company that I learned from ended up, shutting down. And they were selling all their kit, so the company I worked for at the time ended up buying this light, and then when that company also ended up closing down, I ended up buying it off them. So it was like one of the first lights I ever used, ever learned from, and I'm just like, oh, it's mine now. Like, it's been through 2 companies and now it's mine. And I worked at both those companies, but it's just, they were both very integral parts of my career. So yeah, I'm quite sentimental about this light. If you could be sentimental about a light, oh yeah. Also, it's just like quite an expensive piece of kit. Like, it's proper filmmaker kit. I don't own a lot of like proper equipment. So, a lot of it is like these, well, I mean, this is a newer brand, like NEEWER. So it is like a recognized good brand. But an aperture just slay. So, I feel quite professional when I have this guy out. I've set this up wrong, I just noticed. You're supposed to put your most weight on the biggest leg, but I'm not putting this high up. I'm probably going to move it about, so I'm just building it. I haven't really thought about where it's going yet, because like I said, I haven't really used it in this space. It is overkill, but I've kind of come to terms with, well, not come to terms with, I've kind of decided that I'm gonna have lights and shit assembled and like have my flat as like a half photo film studio half the time, just to like have it all set up ready to go, because my friends aren't staying at mine as often right now. There's been quite a lot of gigs close together that's just been a bit like, oh my god, there's too many now. We need to haul back. So yeah, they're not staying at mine as often. So I can leave stuff set up more, which again is ideal because it just removes that kind of shit. I need to pack everything away because there's people coming over and it's such a tiny flat. So yeah, I can leave this set up. It's not a problem because it's just me in the flat. And, you know, again, using it, experimenting with it, getting familiar with it, it's all good things. So fuck it. That's what we're gonna do. Cool. I don't really know what I want the shot to, well, I think I do. I think my shot's gonna be the pretty similar standard shot I usually do with the camera over here, facing there. There's purple light on this side, there's yellow light on this side, so this light's probably gonna have to go where this light currently is. I hear a lot of music. I think it's my neighbors. Tonight's video is about all the projects I did in 2024, talking about them, and then if I still have energy, also filming all the gigs I went to in 2024, because I went to a lot and I want to like talk about them because they were so fun. Yeah, right, so let's move this light. It's gonna get dark, because I don't know why I plugged this one in really. Just for that shot, wasn't it? I mean, we might need it as like a back or a side light, so I'll just keep it to the side over here for now in case we need it, but I don't think we will, because this light's powerful as fuck. All right, let's move, clean the set, clear the set by putting it somewhere else. All right, and then what I'm also gonna do at the same time here is have my leg the right way. So longest leg this way. So we're just gonna rotate the whole leg. Arm. I mean, that'll do. It doesn't, I kind of want the source of light quite close to me, so that's fine. I don't think it needs to change too much. I might even pull it more this way. All right, let's see how it's looking. Woofed! It was on 86%. All right, so 10% is as low as it goes, and you can see how much light that's fucking projecting out there. That's mad. So I might even bounce it into the wall. We'll see what this camera sees once it's actually in situ. Let's do that. Wait, I suppose my ISO is way high, isn't it? So let's whack this way down. Seems like a lot of light, I would say. That's like too much light. As soft as it is, I think I'm gonna have to bounce it into the roof, because it's just, or like into the wall, because it's just too much. We'll just, is it worth turning on the light or just turning up the exposure? We'll just turn up the exposure a little bit. Hey, hello. Welcome. I feel like it must have been closer. Maybe it's because my light isn't on. Oh yay, my laptop's turned on. Hello. I haven't moved the camera since filming the recap video that I filmed last night, so it's still in the same spot. But welcome to the next day. Today is Friday, the 3rd of January. I just went on a nice wee walk this morning. One of the new habits that I want to enforce is going out for a walk every day, or doing a bit of yoga, or doing some meditation, like some form of movement, just something healthy, something good for the soul. So I also need to buy sugar, which also contradicts being healthy, but it doesn't matter. I need sugar in my coffee. So yeah, I went for a nice little walk. The paths are super slippy, super icy, a little bit scary. I listened to a podcast, which I like to do when I'm on a walk because I feel like you're just a bit more tuned into the podcast. If I'm trying to listen to a podcast normally, I don't know. I just feel like I need to be walking when listening to a podcast. I feel like it works better. And I'm not a big podcast girly, genuinely. I'm a music girly. I like to listen to music. So usually when I start my walk, I'm walking alongside traffic. I'll have music playing. By the time I get to the park, or like Glasgow Green, which is where I walked today, I'll then switch to a podcast episode. And the podcast I'm listening to at the moment is The Chatty Freelancer. She is a Glasgow-based designer, Chloe Marie. Have not spoken to her directly, but she's been at events that I've been at, and I've been that awkward shy human who's never said hello. But her podcast is amazing. I love it. Saying that, I've not really listened to her podcast properly, like, till recently. So when I started freelancing, I started listening to her podcast because it's about freelancing. And I just listened to episode 7 there, which was about jumping into the deep end, taking risks, not staying in your comfort zone, things like that. And everything she was talking about, I'm just like, yes, Queen, yes, I resonate, I understand, I get you. What can I do to challenge myself in order to like get out of my comfort zone? And I feel like I am constantly challenging myself, you know, like, but there's always room to keep growing and challenging yourself and learning other things and disciplines and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel really short in this frame. I must have been sitting closer to the camera yesterday. I don't know how I've managed to shrink this much since last night. It's because I had 2 cushions under my butt. Well, sorry. I'm like in the middle of the frame. I'm trying to sit upright a bit better. So I'm back from my walk, and what I would like to do right now is edit, well, things I still need to do. So yesterday I wasn't super productive in the sense of I wrote down a lot of things I need to do, and only one got done, which is fine. It was filming the video that I would like to be posting today, but I think it's going to have too much editing that I'm not going to get it posted today, which is kind of annoying, but maybe if I just hyper-focus, I'll get it done. I could 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 get it done. I don't want to rush it though. But I feel like I need to post it today. The video that I filmed last night, I ideally wanted to be posting today, like on Friday the 3rd. But I just don't know. So we're going to see if we can. But I also want to get Datura's promo photos fully edited. So I think I'm going to start on those because like they feel like priority. I also have some emails I need to send because I would like to start sending emails now. I know you should probably wait till Monday, like Monday the 5th, 6th. What day are we on? The 3rd. So yeah, Monday will be the 6th. Probably should wait till then to start sending out emails and things, but I kind of just want to get on with things. So I don't know. I'll see how I feel if I want to be a little bit ballsy and just email before, you know, everyone else starts emailing about stuff. Get out of the way. But yeah, I think right now working on either editing that video or Datura's video. I don't know. I feel like I want to edit that video because I really would like to try and get it out today. Let's try editing the video first. It's not a priority, but it is priority because I want it. We love absolutely working on the things that are not priority, but like I said, I really did want to work on this video. So with YouTube this year, I am trying to be a lot more you need to upload, you need to share what you're up to. And I will admit me recording these voiceovers has actually delayed me getting this video up. Funny that. But I am really trying to make sure I'm gonna stick to a consistent upload schedule. I want to be uploading one of these kind of sitting down and chatting to the camera type videos like this one here that I'm editing, and a weekly vlog every week without fail. I mean, I am gonna fail this week, but needless to say, I am, you know, it's week 1, but we're just starting out. We're just figuring this all out right now. But that's the goal. Oh, I'm chilly. So I've just made myself a coffee and I've got a toasty cooking. I did just swap a new battery into this, but apparently this battery's almost dead as well. So we'll see how long we vlog for. I'm kind of impressed with how much of this video I've edited already. I was kind of like a little bit like, fuck, this video's gonna take forever to edit, because I was like, I think there's like at least maybe like 50 minutes worth of footage, because like I had to stop and start the recording again, and I knew I'd talk for quite a lot of stuff, and I thought there'd be a lot to cut out. But I actually just ran through the video, going through the transcript and just really editing text first before even watching through stuff, and I managed to get it down to like 30 minutes. And I haven't added in any of my like additional footage yet. I started by like dumping it all in and then taking like the main camera in and stuff, so I'm making no sense. I know I'm kind of rushing through my train of thought, but it's because there's a toasty cooking and that's all my brain can think about is cheese. Yeah, I've been playing Sims alongside editing. I don't know if you noticed that in the background. I changed the shot a bit because I thought it was kind of funny to show you that I'm playing Sims at the same time as editing. I'm literally just trying to get this stupid event done so I get the reward trait, because I don't want to miss out on additional traits. There's not enough traits in The Sims 4. Anytime they're going to give us one for free, I gotta claim it. So yeah, I've been doing that. But yeah, that's the update. I'm gonna sit and have a toasty and then play some Sims while I eat my toasty and then get back to editing. And I'm actually really hopeful that I am gonna get this video posted today. I was kind of thinking about it earlier. As soon as I gave myself the kind of like, no, you need to do this, you need to get this video done today attitude, I want to get it posted today, I kind of had a little bit of like a, it's totally doable, it's totally fine. And once I kind of have literally got to this point where it's all mapped out, everything's color coded, I can see all the sections, it's just a bit of bish bash bosh. And you know what? It could be done today if I just quickly eat and then get back into hyperfocus again. So yeah, I'm excited. I think I just need to kind of treat my work a little bit more like, no, 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 there is a deadline. You need to get this done because you just have to. I just have to like treat myself a little bit more like you just have to do the thing. You have to do it. That is how I'm kind of approaching this right now. So that's the update. Yeah. Right, let's get my toasty. Nothing makes me happier than cheese. Look at that. It's a tasty looking toasty, if I do say so myself, and the steam coming off of it. This is happiness. Ooh, that's squint. That just makes for a better shot, doesn't it? It'll do, it'll do. Oh, custard. Alrighty, today is Saturday the 4th of January. It is 1 minute to 2. I am planning on leaving here at 2. Meant to leave here at 12, but we slept in. I've uploaded the promo photos that I did for Datura. I was editing them last night. Really love how I edited them, but I want to check with Sean that he likes what I've done because I've added in this like beam of light because I didn't have enough light, I felt like, from my little newer panel. So I went fucking like, let's fucking add in a beam of light. But I'm away to Glenrothes for the weekend. I'm gonna go stay with my boyfriend. I was at his earlier in the week for like New Year's and stuff, but this is like the last few days of like the Christmas New Year break. So yeah, gonna go there for the weekend and I'll catch up with you whenever I vlog again, basically. Yeah. Put that music back on. That's Spotify. So on Saturday, me and my boyfriend decided to go to this place. Honestly, can't remember the name of it. If I remember to insert the name, I shall. But this place, I think in Kinross, which was honestly so freaking cool. Like, I was just mesmerized by these like rocks and all the formations and shit. Like, it was just so cool. And it had this little waterfall and kind of valley, and look at my finger creeping in the shot there. So fucking talented videographer me. But we went to this place with the mindset of flying the drone about because my boyfriend's considering getting a drone for himself, and I just like going out and flying the drone and getting more practice in, and you know, flexing my skills. It's important to, you know, challenge yourself and fly in different environments and things like that. So I see this as a little bit of like an obstacle course, a bit of training. So right now we're looking at the screen recording from my phone. Again, I like to keep the screen recording so I can kind of look back on and review these, because sometimes in the moment you're looking at so many things. You're watching the drone from, you know, your actual, what you can see of it. And then you're also trying to figure out your controls again. See here, I messed up my gimbal. I always tilt it up instead of down. I don't know why, my brain just wants to do it that way. But you're just re-remembering a lot of things. So I like watching back on my screen recordings, and it kind of just is like, ah, yes, okay, this is what I was doing, or this is how the sensors were going off and things like that. And this was my first run, and I did a really nice lower down there in reverse, which I thought was really nice. But we'll actually cut to the actual footage from the drone, because that is way nicer to look at, I feel. Yeah, so we now actually cut to the recorded footage, and this is my boyfriend flying the drone, so he has flown it quite a few times with me, and he's fucking good at it. But yeah, so this is his kind of like flight into the site. Really nice, smooth, beautiful. I love it so much. And yeah, and I just love flying the drone so much. I love the perspective you get of the place you're in. You get to see it in a whole new way, and it's just so exciting to me. I think it's such an important thing for me to do more of. And I've kind of said this before in my my 2024 goals video. I had mentioned that I wanted to fly the drone at least once a month and explore more of Scotland. And I feel like last year I did quite a good job of going to various drone sites and experimenting with flying my drone and teaching myself to just go for it and not be so scared. Like, I did quite a lot of fun drone flying last year, and I definitely want to do more this year. So we've kind of just set ourselves a little bit of a, let's try and aim to do one of these kind of hills or walks or something at least once a month, so that we're both kind of getting out and about and experiencing more of Scotland. And I would love to get to the level of actually being able to, you know, do some Munros. I'm not the healthiest of people, I will admit, but you gotta start somewhere. So yeah, hopefully there's gonna be more kind of drone content coming over the year. Like I said, I'd absolutely love getting to fly about and see Scotland in a whole new way. I mean, it doesn't even have to be Scotland, but you know, it's just, I live here and it's pretty. So yeah, I definitely want to explore more places. I've still got the spoon. Do I need to phone you, sir? I'm literally just about to take the call, but you're gonna cut out again, I can tell. So, I'll update you after I've had my call.